Hey, what's up everyone? I'm Colby from Sanitarium Productions. We're back again with another G.I. Joe action figure review. Today, we're taking a look at the convention exclusive Cobra Laser Viper. So this originally came in a 3-pack, which unfortunately, since I was not able to attend that particular convention, I did not pick it up and it was kind of hard to come by. So I did end up, though, finding somebody who would get me one of these figures. So we have one single figure from the 3-pack here, which is why we're not going to see the full unboxing of the 3-pack, because I don't have the 3-pack, but we got a single figure. So here is the sealed single figure out of that pack. He does come with his cool card, nice file card here. So there's a picture there. You can pause it right now if you'd like to actually look at the actual figure card, file card in detail. Now is your chance. But now we're going to move on. So we've got the figure here. It does come sealed with some tape on him. So let's go ahead and untape him. Open up. And we'll dump this out here and take a look at everything here. His accessories also come sealed. This is the way most of the convention exclusives always come. So we're also just going to go ahead and dump these out as well. Again, it's another piece of tape here holding this thing together. So let's go ahead and slice that tape off. And then we can see all of the cool accessories. Dump, 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 dump. Dump, dump. Cool. So we'll start out here with the figure stand. Traditional 25th anniversary Cobra figure stand. This one does have the 2-foot pegs as opposed to the single one that most of them come with. So I always like these better with the 2 versus 1. Got the nice Cobra logo there embossed on the top. Cobra Laser Vipers on the front. And beyond that, it's a pretty standard figure stand. But awesome that these things come with them. I'm never going to get tired of seeing these things. So, yes. Accessory wise, we have a cool laser backpack. We've got well, let's take a look. So, detail wise, we've got some pretty decent details here. I'm going to zoom in a little bit, so hold on while I do that. A little bit better. Yeah. Pretty standard. This is essentially the same backpack that we got with Sci-Fi. Nice blue color. Some nice detail going on here. Nice little attachment here for the actual weapon itself here, so you can just kind of slap that on there and he can carry it pretty easily. So that's nice that they have included that. Beyond that, it's also got this attachment here for the hose. There's not a whole lot to review on the hose, so it's a hose. We attach it to that little point right there, wiggle it on there, and there you go. The other piece of the hose will attach to this awesome laser gun. A large laser gun. I'll try to get the light on this thing so y'all can see some of the detail work here. Some really amazing detail on this thing. Very nice looking. Again, I don't know much about the specifics, if this was based on an actual weapon or this was purely made just for aesthetic purposes, but it still looks really nice. We'll take the other end of the hose and attach it to the bottom here, like so. And your laser weapon is powered by the backpack. So there you go. There's that bit. We also have this nice little bitty pistol. We've seen this in a couple of other figures before. It's pretty cool. Nice little sci-fi looking pistol thing there. So that's cool. We also have this really awesome helmet. I've always loved the design of the helmet here, even from the vintage line here. It just looks very sci-fi-ish, I guess is the best way I can state that. But they did a really good job here with this one also. That's pretty much all the accessories. Taking a look at the figure itself here, we've got on the side here a nice little holster for the small pistol, and that's pretty much it. Some nice detail work going on here regardless. Got a nice little silver chrome piece on the chest here. Cool Cobra logo here on the belt buckle. Some interesting stuff going on his forearms. Some nice detail all the way around. Some nice little doodads on the back here that I have no idea what they are, but they look cool. It's a nice little update to the original vintage line release of these Cobra laser Vipers. I don't remember exactly what year that they came out. I want to say it was 1989. You know, if somebody who remembers better than I can, please drop a comment down below. Let us know when that original vintage figure came out. It may have been 91. 89, 90, 91, somewhere in that area. This figure does look really nice though. Some nice details. We'll get into the boots here as well. Some really nice stuff going on here. I really like the way that looks. Beyond that, articulation wise, the head does spin at 360 degrees. We have plenty of up and down motion as well. It looks like it's one of the early Firefly heads that they're using on this guy, but it works well for these army builder kind of guys here. So they're kind of faceless and nameless, just Cobra troopers basically. But this guy carries a laser. Standard ball and swivel at the shoulder joint. Again, some nice detail work on the cloth here. Standard ball and swivel at the elbow joint. These really cool pads have some nice detail on them as well. Then the wrist itself is just a swivel joint. We do have the rib cage twist feature here, and he has plenty of ab rocker functionality there also. Standard T-hook at the waist. Not too bad range of motion there. Double knee joint there as well. And a ball and swivel at the ankle joint. Some really nice boots there, if you can see that or not, but those look really nice. Just the right amount of detail work without going overboard. Yeah, so that's the way the figure works. Let's go ahead and arm this guy up. We've got the cool helmet here that just slides on top. Sits a little loose here. I was kind of hoping it would kind of lay flat on his shoulders there, but it doesn't. But that also means that you have some motion, some range here that you can do with the actual helmet on. He does look very cool and kind of sinister looking with that helmet on. We'll take the little pistol here and just slide it into the holster for right now. Fits in there very snugly, nicely. It's on that kind of plasticky stuff there, so it's pretty loose. You can work with it pretty easily. Still really nice. I think that was maybe originally on one of the bats. Whatever, it still works really well. The backpack fits into the peg hole on his back, slides in there very easily. We wrap the gun up to the front and stick it in his hand if I can get it to go in there. There we go. And there you are. Cool Cobra laser Viper. This guy does look very awesome. Got some really cool looking stuff. The only big issue that I really see with this is the original vintage figure actually had lasers attached to the backpack itself, as opposed to the standard gun here that this guy has. And I do miss that a little bit. But beyond that, it's a really nice figure. It's a nice update to that kind of vintage release here. They did a really good job with this guy, especially considering they kind of reused a lot of parts from other characters. It still looks amazing, and it's really nice, and it is really cool. It's probably one of the reasons why this particular figure is kind of hard to come by, especially in a sealed 3-pack. So I don't really know if I would recommend picking up the 3-pack for the price that you're going to have to pay. You're going to be better off trying to pick up an individual, and you might be even better off picking up multiples of these guys if you're really interested in doing the army building thing. So it's probably going to come out cheaper in the long run to buy 3 loose ones than it would be to try to buy the 3-pack itself. But, you know, take that for what you will. It is a really cool figure, and I can see why people like it so much. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. That's all the time we've got for today, so thanks for watching. Drop some comments down below. Let us know what you think of the Cobra Laser Viper. If you'd like to see something in future episodes, let me know that, and I'll try to get to it when I can. Like, subscribe, share to your heart's content. And until next time, Yo Joe!